rebuke that tomato hornworm from this garden. They grow big, they grow tall. My first bell pepper, just a spread out ourselves. It looks dead, but it's supposed to look dead. Are we even recorded? Yes, we are.
I woke up this morning, got me feeling brand new, like I know what to do, got me feeling nostalgic. Ancestors sending clues, I'm sending gratitude back.
Hey YouTube family, Wagwan. First and foremost, before we even get into today's video, I got a new camera, y'all. I got a new camera. The reason why I got a new camera, because you know my last camera broke and I was unable to record for like a week or two. I was so determined to upgrade my audio because with my other camera, it doesn't have a microphone and there was no way for you to attach a microphone to it. Now I have a camera with a wireless microphone. Look. So now I have a wireless microphone, which means that hopefully my videos are more clear, more crisp, my audio, you guys can hear me better. But not only that, I can be way over there, sir, and still be talking to y'all. I could be walking over here, showing y'all something over here, and y'all can still hear me. Hopefully y'all can still see me, I don't know. And I don't necessarily have to have the camera all up in my face for you guys to hear me. And that is a big, big, big plus for me. Can you hear me now? Yeah? Can you hear me now over here? Yeah? Can you hear me now? Having this microphone should just take my video quality up by like so much. If you're excited about this microphone as much as I am, drop a microphone emoji in the comment section real quick. I'll wait right here. Just drop that microphone emoji in the comment section because that's how I know you're here with me. We're here together. Once I see that microphone emoji, I know you're locked in with me. What are we doing today? I actually don't have a plan for the garden today. I'm just going off vibes, just a whole bunch of vibes. I just basically for today want to walk around from bed to bed and see what needs to be taken care of. I do need to start my fall seeds, but I'm not starting them just yet. Maybe within a few days or next week. I just need to just walk around the garden, see what's going on, see if there's anything to harvest, see if there's anything to take care of. Just a little garden maintenance kind of vlog, like a little vloggy vlog. That's what we're going to be doing today. I came out here to record. And as usual, my friend is out here. Someone commented in my last video that at this point, they're my pets. And yeah, at this point, they're basically my pet. For those of you that are new here, let me just give you a quick, what that? For those of you that are new here, all right, one more time. For those of you that are new here, let me give you a quick overview of what my vegetable raised bed garden looks like. It's on this side here of my backyard, and it just extends from one corner of the backyard, just one side, all the way down. Yo, I think I waited way too long, to be honest, to come out here and do this because the sun is coming out. My snapdragons are dying out. Oh my gosh, I love them while they were here, but they're dying out. Like I said, I definitely will be planting snapdragons next growing season because they were beautiful. In this bed, it's still kind of empty, but this is the cantaloupe, right? It's doing so good. So I'm not gonna fill up this bed with much of anything else because once the cantaloupe comes in, it'll go fill up the place. Once the cantaloupe comes in, it's going to be so full. So I don't want to pack this bed. Oh, look, y'all. I got 2 cantaloupes. It was 2 of them. This bed, I'm just going to leave it alone for now. Just let it be. Leave it alone. And this bed over here, what is this I have? I think this is a Cherokee purple tomato. I could be wrong. But I do need to trellis it against this trellis right here. And y'all know I've been having struggles with my tomatoes. In my tomato bed, those tomatoes have been growing wild and crazy. And I don't want the same thing to happen to this one here. So let me trellis it before it starts going really crazy. I got this bag of tomato clips for my sister, and it works when I'm trellising the tomatoes on things with like thinner, what am I trying to say? Like when it's something that's thick, but on this part right here, it's kind of thick and I can't get it to work. So I'm just gonna have to go to my old faithful way of doing it, which was with my string. So let me string it up because the clips won't work on this one because the barrel of the, you guys know what I'm trying to say. It's too thick. So I'm just gonna tie it right here, just so that it has some structure for now. And I don't wait till it gets out of control like I did with the other tomatoes in the tomato bed. But granted, those tomatoes down there in the tomato bed, a lot of them are Cherokee tomatoes. And those Cherokee tomatoes are no joke, all right? Not Cherokee, Limetel. Those cherry tomatoes are no joke. They grow very vigorous and very large. So all I did was tie a little piece of string right there, and that's it for now with this one. Let me just make sure I trim some of these lower branches because we don't want a disease. Hello, stop flying around me, I'm recording. We don't want a disease from my tomato them. I typically try to trim at least 12 inches from the bottom of the stalk of the tomato. Not my rule. I saw it on somebody else's video. I think it was, what is my name? Growing Out the Box. Love his channel. Whenever I'm watching Growing Out the Box, I don't know him, he don't know me, so this is no promotion or anything, no sponsorship, nothing like that. But when I watch his videos, I literally have pen and paper in hand because I feel like I'm in class. So he says to, he said to trim this tomato plant at least 12 inches from the ground, and that's what I'm doing. The tomato is mostly going to be growing on this side, and I want to say this is a Cherokee purple. I could be wrong, but the tomato is going to be growing on this side because over there I have a cucumber. This is a very tiny trellis. This trellis is not that big. It really isn't. But I'm going to make do with what I have because this garden season, like I told you all in many of my other videos, most of my funds and most of my budget went towards setting up this garden, like getting the raised beds, getting the soil, all that stuff. Everything else, I'll figure out for next year. So I have to use this little trellis and I'm making it work. Also in this bed, we have a watermelon. I planted so many watermelon seeds, y'all. And I didn't get that much germination from them. Not much germination, so I don't know what's going on this year. And the okra, my okras, they're doing okay. We have 4 okra plants, and they're doing okay. Oh, let me give you all an update on the onions. So in case you're new here, oh, look at my shadow. Come on, shadow, get out of the way. In case you are new here, these onions I transplanted from my callaloo bed, which is over here. So right over there is where I have all my callaloo, and I had onions around it. I will link that video if you want to see. But I feel like the onions weren't getting enough sun, and I wanted to put as much callaloo in that bed as possible. So I transplanted the onions because they really weren't doing too good over there. I transplanted them over here, and I was hoping for the best. Y'all, I did it on a wing and a prayer. They're still alive. That's the good thing. They seem to be still alive. They're not bulbing up as much, to be honest. But what was I supposed to do? Because even back there where they were, behind the callaloo bed, they honestly were not doing good over there because it was just so shaded. But I do see some bulbing from like these ones right here. But the rest of them back here, so not much. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But that's a lesson learned for next garden season. Do not plant your onions back there. It's a no-no. Look, y'all, look. It looks dead. It looks dead. But it's supposed to look dead. That is my Yukon gold potato. I think I can harvest it. Like, look at it. It's dead. This is the only, I really feel like I could harvest these potatoes right now. So Yukon Gold seems to be ready. I have another, hold on. Oh, here it is. This is my other Yukon Gold right here. And I feel like the Yukon Gold is ready. I feel like the Yukon Gold is that girl. I feel like she's ready. She ready. So I might harvest that today, I don't know. That's a possibility. Before we decide if I'm going to harvest the Yukon Gold or not, let me finish checking up on these beds because I really want to make sure I check up on my beds, make sure there are no diseases, no animals, nothing that will hinder the progress of me growing my food. Nothing to mess up my food production. So let me check on these beds real quick. This next bed here, it's looking good. Nothing to report. Do I have to do anything in here? Oh, look at my onions. These are onions. Are they ready yet? I don't know. They're not big onions, but I feel like they might be ready soon. Now, this is my squash. Never grew a squash. Well, what may I say? Never grew squash in my life. I don't know. But I see flowers. I see mostly male flowers in here. And I'm just preparing myself to get ready for the what's something name? The squash bugs or squash vine borers, because I know they're coming. I'm not that naive. The flowers are beautiful, and I believe the flowers are edible. I could be wrong, but I'm mostly seeing male flowers, no female flowers yet. If I get just one squash plant off of this, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be real happy. I really need for next year to get better trellising, because ain't no reason for my cucumbers to be, or not even all my plants, my cucumbers, my tomatoes, my trellising kind of suck this year. So they are growing so far above, like past the trellis, like the trellis ends here and the cucumber gone over there. So just I spread out ourselves. But I'm happy. As long as it gives me cucumbers, I'm happy. But I really need to, for next year, Nardia, work on your trellis system. What I really want to get is, what's something name? What is something name? The cage, cattle panel. That's what I really, really want. But the issue with getting cattle panel is my car is not, I have a small car. Well, it's not small. It's a good sized car. But my car can't fit the cattle panel them. My car can't fit that. So I'm gonna look into see if Tractor Supply, if I could have it delivered. That's a possibility. Why didn't I think about that? I could probably have it delivered. So for next garden season, I might get some cattle panel and have it delivered. I think that's a possibility. Let me know in the comment section if you guys know if Tractor Supply deliver. But I don't see why not. Like every store delivers, right? I might just be naive and they should deliver. In this callaloo bed over here, not only do I have callaloo, I also have a cucumber. This is a national pickling cucumber. I actually have 2 cucumber plants in this bed. One here and one on that side here. And then in the middle, I have a tomato plant on this trellis. Yo, I'll be pushing my trellises to the max. I'll be doing the most with these trellises that honestly I should not. Like, these are not even real trellises for garden vegetable plants, if that makes sense. This is something I picked up on the side of the road. This is something that I picked up on the side of the road. I think it's for, we don't know, but it's some kind of fencing, and I'm using it as a trellis. And I'm making it work this garden season because, like I said, I am not going broke trying to develop a garden. I'm not going broke creating a garden, and you shouldn't either. This one, the tomato clip should work for. Yeah, these tomato clips are doing their thing, okay. And the cucumber is up here. Okay, the cucumber is doing its own thing. It's holding on tight by itself. Y'all, look at my onion in the green stalk. Oh, I gotta show y'all this. Hold on, y'all gotta see this. Look at my onion in the green stalk. Well, this one is doing really good. And I wanna say it's ready because the neck is flopping over and this is a candy onion. Oh, yes. I have 2, but the one up top here is not doing as good as the one in the second tier. This was my first year growing onions, and I'm really proud of myself. This is my pepper bed. And once again, y'all, look at my onions. What? Me grow onion, you know. And me grow onion this year. All right. Me an onion farmer now. Now that I know I can successfully grow onion, once I put it in the right location, the right bed, it's over next year. I'm growing all the onions. Red onion, yellow onion, all the onions I could find. The peppers are looking good though. I have a green bell pepper. Let me pick that. Hold on, let me harvest that. As usual, I got my pink harvest basket, big for no reason because I'm picking one pepper, but it's cute. So we're using it because it's cute. But you know what? You never know what else you might harvest. So let me be with my pink harvest basket. And just in case you're wondering, I got this at Home Goods in like the home section, like the home storage section. But I figured it would make a beautiful, cute little harvest basket. I kind of do want to harvest onion right now, but I don't want to because I have onions in the house already. So I'm going to wait to see how long I can hold off for. But definitely getting this bell pepper. Look, y'all. My first bell pepper. I grew that. Hopefully by me picking this one, that will signal to the plant to grow some more peppers because I definitely need more than one. I'm just saying. The Scotch bonnet pepper is looking good. No pepper yet. Oh, my basil is looking good. Oh, we have some jalapeno peppers. All right, let's get the jalapenos. Is something eating my pepper? Yo, something took a bite out of my jalapeno. Got one. It looks like something took a bite out of this one right here. While I am here, let me just trim this tomato plant because y'all know I don't really like the tomato plants getting too big. And sorry about the noise in the background. My neighbor is cutting their lawn. But I feel like with this new camera though, we should be okay, right? Right? Because the new camera got a microphone that's right to my mouth. So we should be Gucci. We should be good. All right. Y'all know how I feel about the tomato plants getting too big. So let's trim you to keep you good size. The tomato hornworms don't come after me.
I wish I had the same delusion that I do when I was 2 and didn't think that I could ruin anything at all. I could never fall. I wish I had that same conviction, convinced I never needed fixing. Yeah, that girl really knew her business. Where did she go? Yeah, she thought she could do anything, thought she could get anywhere. Confident she's number one, and if nothing everywhere.
As we get down to the tomato bed, one of the last beds I have to check on. Wait. Before we get to the tomato bed, look at my potatoes again. This is the superior white potatoes. And I think they're almost ready. Actually, no, it's a lie. This one is red Northland, and I think it's almost ready. This one back here is superior white, and it's almost ready. So I'm excited for potatoes. I think I might harvest the potatoes in my next video. Definitely going to harvest the Yukon Golds because I showed you guys those ones, and they are dead. They're ready. Tomatoes are looking good. We do have some to harvest. This is what I was talking about, you guys, and I tell you, my tomatoes are getting out of control. The last 2 videos I showed you guys how I staked these tomatoes, how I messed up and I staked them on these little stakes, and then I put them on these bigger stakes, and they are still so vigorous. I love my cherry tomatoes, but I have to do better next year. And for you guys that are watching this, if you're growing cherry tomatoes, just know that they are indeterminate and them suckers grow wild. This one right here, no matter how many times I stake it to a stake, this one right here, it just wants to go over there and do its thing. So cherry tomatoes, don't play with them because they produce a lot. They grow big, they grow tall. They're a powerhouse. They're a powerhouse. So I don't know what else I can do because I already put 2 stakes in this one and it's just still leaning. It's just, I have to do better next year at my staking, you guys. I have to learn. I gotta figure out how to get those cattle paddles and do better next year when it comes to staking these tomatoes. But let's see what we're gonna harvest. Let's see what we're gonna harvest. This is a super sweet 100. Let's pick you. I only got one of you, but the plant is loaded. Loaded with a lot more. So a lot more super sweet 100s to come. Over here by the honeycomb, we have one. Oh no, but it's already being eaten up. I missed this one. This is why you have to harvest your stuff, y'all, because the animals will surely get to it. Put it in the compost bin. So nothing for the honeycomb. But once again, the honeycomb plant is loaded, especially up top here. Up top here, it's looking like a whole grapevine. To get to the other side, I have to duck under, y'all. That's how bad these tomatoes are getting out of control. We got some Sun Gold. Sun Gold is actually my favorite cherry tomato. 5 Sun Gold. One is really ripe. The other 4, I'm gonna let them ripe inside. Sun Sugar. That's it for the tomatoes for today. I put these 4 cups in here so that I could separate the tomatoes because I wanted to taste to see which one I like better. I know I already love Sun Gold, but I wanted to see what the Super Sweet 100 tastes like and the Sun Sugar. I want to give them a really good taste test and know what I really like, so I don't want to mix them up. So that's why I put these 4 little cups in here. I thought I was going to get a honeycomb, but I didn't. Can we talk about my corn? Can we though, or should we not? Because the corn is embarrassing. I planted so many stakes of corn, and this is all I got. 1, 2, maybe 3. You know what, let me not even come back here. I'm getting upset. Let me not even. And this bed back here is another tomato plant that I need to stake up. I am good at growing tomatoes. That's why I have a lot of tomato plants. Well, I think I'm good at growing tomatoes. Just making sure them animals are not on it, the ones I don't like. I think this is I really don't even know what kind of tomato this is. I had the label in there at some point. This is probably a Roma tomato. The stalk is kind of big, but we can do it. Can we do it without damaging the tomatoes? Another question. Girl, I think I need another stalk, another clip. Clip up top here. And now let me trim it a little bit because way too many branches.
Now I can't remember how I used to do it. That I was a member of Confidence Club, cause that don't last forever. I wish I saw what she saw. I wish I knew what she knew. I love how she just owned it, but sadly I've outgrown it. I know I'm still that girl, but I don't know.
All right, much better. And this tomato plant right here, let me try and trellis it. Here's my scissors. One thing about me, I'm always going to prune my tomatoes. I don't want them growing in my way. I don't want them in my walkway because the tomato hornworm, I'm trying so much to rebuke it. Rebuke that tomato hornworm from this garden. Sometimes I think I prune too vigorously, but I'd rather that than the alternative. I'm kind of feeling like I watch so many other garden videos and garden content, and a lot of people are harvesting right now, and I'm not. And I feel like it makes me wonder, like, is something wrong with my garden? I see the stuff, like I see the tomatoes right here, like they're there, but they're just not ready yet. Patience, Nardia, patience. You're gonna get your harvest soon. Look at this strawberry, y'all. It has a hole in it. See, this is the problem. I wait for the strawberries to get really red, And then once I wait, the animals, no, I'm picking this right now. And I'm going to cut off the part that has the hole, and I'm going to eat it. My chamomile plant is also flowering, you guys. So let's get some chamomile. I do not know if chamomile is a perennial in my area, if it's going to come back every year. I'm going to try to collect as much as I can this garden season so that I can make chamomile tea. Isn't it pretty? I feel like chamomile is such a pretty, dainty plant. So each day I'll come and I'll just take a little bit at a time, little bit, and then I can just store it and make chamomile tea. I'm about to head on inside. It is getting hot now, so I'm headed inside. Drink some water, figure out how to prepare this drying station or curing station for my potatoes so that I can harvest my potatoes hopefully tomorrow. But right now, the sun I come out to get hot. So we're about to go inside. I did enough for the morning. Maybe by this afternoon, I'll come back out. But right now, I go inside to clean my house and figure out this curing station for the potatoes. This is my harvest for today. 1 green bell pepper, 1 strawberry, 2 jalapeno peppers, some chamomile, 2 sun sugar cherry tomatoes, 1 super sweet 100 cherry tomato, and 5 sun gold tomatoes. That was all the garden tasks we're getting done for today. I do want to harvest my potatoes, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow because I need to figure out a curing station situation. Like I know the potatoes need to cure because these potatoes, I don't plan on using them right now, maybe within a few months. So I know I need to cure them. So I need to put them somewhere. I need to figure out my curing station situation. I need to figure that out. So I think I will spend the rest of this afternoon figuring that out and then harvest my potatoes tomorrow. Yeah, sounds about right. Thank you guys for growing with me today. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys in the comment section. Bye.
I had a dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, 'cause I had something to say, blew everybody away.